Now we get to the final Paranormal Activity film, the Ghost Dimension. As opposed to any other dimension, it's the Ghost Dimension. Which came out in 3D for whatever the hell reason. For the first time, you will see the activity. That's what's on the poster. As if people didn't see shit in the other movies. What the fuck does that even mean? So, I don't know where to start with this film. It tries to connect all the dots of the movies. It's just convoluted and confusing and boring, even at an under 90-minute running time. There's nothing scary. Once again, you're trying to over-explain stuff, thus you're making it less interesting, less scary, less intriguing. You're explaining, Toby, and because the movie opens up with the ending of Paranormal Activity 3, set in 1988, where the two girls watch the boyfriend, lead guy in the third film, spine get fucked up by Toby, grandma takes them, and then there's this guy we've never seen before saying, "Oh, you're important to the plan." And apparently this whole time they're getting these kids like Hunter and this little girl who's in this film. Like they're getting these kids so that Toby can be physical. Let's get physical, physical. So you have this family, a guy, his wife, and their 6-year-old girl. And then also the guy's brother moves in. They find the VHS tapes from the fucking third movie. But apparently there's more VHS tapes because there's also ones from 1992. Not just 88. Now there's more VHS tapes all of a sudden from 1992. So the ghost can't. Not only can they not destroy VHS tapes, you find out they have more. So I guess what they stole the VHS tapes. Whoever the fuck stole it, the ghost, the fucking grandma, whoever the hell stole the VHS tapes, but left them here for evidence. I guess. Fucking bro. So they watch the VHS tapes, and it seems like the two girls from the third movie, they're with, in the 88, they're with their mom, the boyfriend. In 92, they're with this cult who are asking them questions. Join this mysterious man. Is it the man in black from Halloween 6 and 5? Is it the Thorn? Thorns up my ass would be a more enticing feeling than this fucking film or franchise. But the guy and his brother, they watch these videos, and it seems like the two girls, they see what our leads are doing at that point. Even though that's from 1992 and it's, I don't know, 2013, whenever this film takes place in. The girls are saying stuff at the same time. So I guess that's why they like the VHS tapes, just to fuck with them. Oh, fuck with you. I guess. I don't know what other point there is. And then for some reason, there's a goddamn camera. I don't remember where the fuck this camera came from. That has new shit in there. So now you can actually see the ghost. And you see like these bubbles or whatever. I guess that was just for the 3D. Oh, look at this stuff. Where the fuck does this camera come from? And you see like fuzz and bubbles, whatever in the air. I guess the spirit, we're in the spirit world, asshole. They can't see us. But now we can see Toby, who's pretty much just the symbiote Venom. Not the actual Venom. I mean, like a black mass that's like in liquid form. So like liquid it up here, black liquid there. That's right. It just reminds me of the symbiote Venom. There's a point where a guy's looking and it pops up behind like his brother or something. Or there's a point where the file's looking at, or someone's looking at the girl, turns, there's the figure. A lot of shitty jump scares. Oh, they also see the little kid Hunter. Remember from the second one and the fourth one? Even though he wasn't born yet in 1992 or whatever, but he's there. So yeah, just confuse the shit out of us even more. I guess they're living on the property that the two girls lived before it burned down in 1992. So I guess that's the one that burned down? Or was the 180? That's what I don't give a fuck. It's just confusing as shit. That's why, this is didn't need a mythology, but they put a mythology on it. And it's like a lot of like trying to explain shit but going nowhere. At one point they said they don't take it to the cops, but I don't know if they even did or what the hell the cops said. One point they go to a hotel, but it doesn't do any good. So they get a Father Todd, the twins, the house, and they're gonna trap this demon in this place and put a cloth with holy water over it. And there's actually two endings to this. You pick the one ending, it doesn't work, and one pukes up blood, and the blood burns this other guy, and one's running, and this arm impales him for the 3D effect as it impales him, but not in a good, like, gory, practical way, in a shitty CG way. Looked faker than fuck. And then the ending turns to fucking Quarantine with, that night vision, and they're in a room that looked like the room from the end of Quarantine. And the mom goes, "You got what you want, leave her alone." And, kills the mom, takes the little girl. And I guess it's like maybe the human version of Toby? What the fuck it is. And fucking leaves with the girl. And that's how the series ends, apparently. All this build up to see another girl get fucking taken. What to fucking do? You only had a boy get taken that they took your Paranormal Activity too. Then, are you gonna give her up for adoption, then take her again 2 years later or something? I don't remember how the fuck he became human if he needed the girl. I thought that was the whole point. You need the girl to be human, but it looked like he was human. Fuck if I know. The other ending, it works. Like they save the day. Then months later, they're moving to a place, and the little girl is with the two girls from part 3. And then for some reason cuts to a fucking birthday party. And there's the mysterious man from the videos. I'm like, he's just trying to tell us it's going to happen again? Because I remember a birthday party in part 3. This is going to happen again? Because the mom is pregnant with a boy. And is that what it is? Try to make Toby human again? I didn't understand. So either an ending I don't get, or another ending is just a shitty. Like, wow, 6 movies, that's how you end it. With your dick in your hand, and you don't get to get off. Industrial Light and Magic created the 3D visual effects, especially for the creation of the Toby Demon. It's just a fucking black mass of liquid. I want to be symbiote Venom. What's funny, it was originally slated for October 25th, 2013, delayed to October 2014, then it was going to be March 13th, 2015, and then finally October 23rd, 2015. Shows how great of a fucking movie it is. And then why in 3D? I guess they were desperate to get some money from the 3D prices. But Cinema Store audiences gave the film a C. Usually they give like A's and B's, so when they give you a C, it's fucking something. Like, this was the point. I know there's some Japanese film called Tokyo Night. I'm not watching the fucking shit. 4.6 is way too high. I would say, honestly, this is... I would say, I don't like any of them, but I would say, if I had to rank them from best to worst, I guess 3 marked ones, the first one. Marked ones 3, the first one. I guess this one, then 4, then 2. I still think 2 is the most boring. 4, I had nothing to say, so I said, fuck, I'm only going to speak for like 2 minutes on that. Because all you remember is the Kinect. The film was shot in 45 days. For what? $10 million? Where the fuck did that money go to? Oh, the 3D. That was pointless. Then no one gave a shit about the 3D. Toby, the demon in previous films, is actually seen. Wasn't worth it. Wanna be fucking symbiote. Seen better shit on YouTube videos. Fucking white flag surrender. And you know what's sad? I know one day they're gonna reboot this franchise. You wanna know how? They did with Saw. I know it wasn't successful, and it was a shitty movie, Jigsaw. I ranked it on a piece of shit. But they don't try. They don't try. I guarantee you someday they don't try. They tried with Blair Witch. Well, those were unsuccessful. Yeah, they never learn. How many fucking remakes have flopped, but they still keep making them? So I know they don't do another Paranormal Activity. I know it. The activity is back. Some other shitty tagline they'll put. I'm done with this crap. Done. I'm finished. I'm gone. See you guys later. Bye bye.